All right, everything is set. Ready to go. So this Saturday, I will be live out on the street interviewing people, but it'll be on YouTube. So please go check out my YouTube. It's the same name. It's actually Vegan Stoner Lady is the full name on YouTube because YouTube doesn't care, whereas TikTok makes me call myself VSL. So yeah, find Vegan Stoner Lady on YouTube. Check out our lives. We're also posting other content, other videos that we make, and yeah, just stay up to date. Definitely check out Anti-Animal Use YouTube because we're eventually going to go live there. That's where I prefer to go live more often because it's a group that I started doing street outreach. So if you want to see us on the street, definitely check that out. Otherwise, let's get started. Throw this there. Hey. Hello, hello. So yeah, today, why aren't you vegan? It's 2025. Get on it. Let's go. I don't understand why you're not. I have some resources if you don't know where to start. Camera can't see my arm. Let's see if I can turn this way a little more. There we go. My arm, Vanna White. Anyway, okay, so the resources, Dominion, go check out Dominion. Great documentary, just tells you standard practice of how we raise animals. If you're gonna demand animals be used for you, you better know what you're demanding. Below that is Dairy is Scary, it's only 5 minutes, so if you only have 5 or 10 minutes to spare, definitely check out Dairy is Scary. And then Nutrition Facts, nutritionfacts.org is just a great place to start for nutrition. Yeah, I don't care about resting that guy in peace. Nutritionfacts.org is just a great place to start for your Dailey Dozen to make sure it's just an easy checklist, make sure you get everything you need in a day from a whole food, plant-based diet. But if maybe you want some help, you want to talk to a professional or you want to talk to other vegans that are in the same boat as you, definitely check out veganoutreach.org. They have the 10 weeks to vegan. And then below that is Vegan Easy, which is actually 30 days to vegan. Both are great programs. Vegan Easy is really nice just because I'm pretty sure they do have nutritionists in there. But they all have, I forget what they're called, people that you can just talk to, mentors. They have mentors that you can talk to that understand where you're coming from. So, yeah. Yeah, vegan baconators are amazing. So, why aren't you guys vegan? I want to know. I'm taking up people. You got to be over 18. Oh, Smiles, hi. Oh, it's taking a minute to load. I am going to keep maintaining my maximum of 3 vegans additional besides me on the panel. So, I don't know where you are, Smiles, but I invited you up. So. Oh, there you are.
Hey,
Hey, how are you?
just trying to have a good day. Dealing with some stomach pain right now.
Oh man, I'm sorry. That sucks. Well, are you ready to take on some non-vegans?
I could have a combo with you with a non-vegan a little bit. I was wondering how long you're going to be live.
Oh, I don't know. I might only be live for an hour. We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome to hang up here or if you want to hang out in the comments. Either way is fine. I'm going to bring up Bone Lab. Oh, okay, there you are. Bone Lab reacts. Are you over 18?
Yes.
Ooh, hard no.
That voice, like, definitely, I don't think so.
Pubescent. All right. Aiden, are you over 18?
You're
I feel like I've spoken to you before.
no, this is my first time.
Okay. Someone else named Aiden was up here the other day then.
Oh,
Are you over 18?
yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Why aren't you vegan yet?
I never got into it really. Like my parents would make me eat meat. Didn't say anything was wrong with it.
Okay. So now that you can make your own decisions, are you open to trying veganism or going vegan? Okay. That was weird.
They just dropped after you said that. They're like, bye.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know that was already a challenging question. Talon Long, are you over 18?
Yeah.
Okay. Why aren't you vegan yet?
I think meat is better for your body in general.
Are you talking about nutrition wise?
Yeah.
What is it that you need from animals specifically that you can't get from a plant based diet?
I feel like it's just better protein, better to
It's the
build muscle.
same protein. They
I don't
actually had
know.
a study that recently came out that broke down all the amino acids, and every single one of them is in the plants. So
Well,
now
what's the
that we
difference then?
know, so now that we know that we can get everything we need from plants, why is it morally acceptable to use animals?
I'm gonna say what the guy in the comments said. I think it just tastes better overall.
Okay, do you recognize that animals are sentient?
I don't know. All I gotta say is
It's a
like,
yes or no question. Or I don't know, I guess. It's yes, no, I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, so there's the Cambridge Declaration of Consciousness and the New York Declaration of Consciousness that go over thousands of behavioral studies, and they look at their anatomy as well. And they found that animals are more like us than we knew before. They actually do experience subjective emotions like joy, suffering, and they have a subjective experience where they prefer to keep living and avoid harm, just like us. So, with that in mind, knowing that we don't need to use them and that they are feeling sentient beings like us, what morally justifies putting them through the system that we wouldn't even put our worst humans through?
I think it's just the cycle of life.
Well, so what's stopping you from leaving this conversation and living vegan, no longer demanding animal oppression?
Well, I don't know, but Rib Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
So are you gonna engage or like what? You
Rib
kind of
Charlie
talking about
Kirk.
the
He's got two brain cells and they're barely just striking each other, so that's all he can think now. Whoa! Troll. I'm a troll. That's all I can do. Can't think deeply. I can think as deep as a puddle. Cybercrow, are you over 18?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Why aren't you vegan yet?
Because the animals are pretty good.
Okay. So do you recognize that animals are sentient beings?
Yeah.
What
So
does that mean?
humans are
What does
animals
that?
too, though.
Sure. What does it mean to be sentient?
Aware of
Okay.
what's going on.
It means to be able to have a subjective experience. You can have subjective feelings like suffering or joy. Do you recognize that animals experience those?
Yeah.
Okay, so with that in mind, what morally justifies farming them but not farming humans?
Well, we could farm humans too. Honestly, it'd be
So you
pretty
find
cool.
it moral to farm humans.
Like
So
for
you don't
some, body
believe you
farm.
don't you don't believe in human rights.
Yeah.
Yeah, you dumb.
they said they don't believe in human rights.
They sure did. They
Okay.
sure did.
So they don't even think they should have rights.
Oh yeah, they think it's fair game. If someone bigger and stronger came along, it's okay. They do what they want to them. Hey Peanut, are you over 18?
Hi.
Oh God,
Yeah.
no, you're not. Love the Hunt. Are you over 18?
Yes, I am.
Oh my gosh. Why are they all children? Greenlee, are you over 18?
Hello, yes, I'm 21.
Okay, good. Why aren't you vegan yet?
Well, actually, I've been pescatarian for 14 years, since I was 7, so I guess nearly 14 years. Um, I I'm not trying to debate you on anything. I was just coming to ask you a quick question.
Yeah, sure. Throw the question at me.
Oh, well, first I'll answer yours. So
Thank
I
you.
live in a very small area, and I've gone vegan before for like 2 months, but it was just really hard. Like, there's not enough resources here, or not enough health food places for me to adequately get the right amount of vitamins that I needed. So I just decided to be pescatarian after that. So,
Okay. What was your
yeah,
question?
that's my reasoning. So, my question is, have you ever tried wheatgrass before?
Yes, I have. I don't eat it regularly, but I have tried it.
Okay. There was a woman that I talked to at my work, and she was vegan. I think she's vegan for like 10 years. And she swore off of wheatgrass because I was asking her, how does she get her vitamins and minerals and stuff like that? So, would you say that that's probably the best source of it,
For
or what
wheat
would you
for
recommend?
Well, what is it that you were missing specifically?
Well, I take B12, and it's just because sometimes I don't have enough energy to get through the day, or I feel kind of, you know, not 100%. And I feel like it's because I'm depleting a lot of things. So, what would you recommend?
So is it that you're trying to find B12 in other sources besides supplementation?
I guess, yeah, just different types of supplements that are also vegan.
Oh, okay. So I do personally take a supplement just because I'm lazy, but you can get B12 in fortified foods like nutritional yeast. You can also actually get it from duckweed, and it's naturally formulated in duckweed, so that's actually a whole food source of B12. It's a type of
Ooh.
seaweed, yeah.
Hmm.
But I just take an algae supplement. Let's see, do I have? I have a little bag here, but I use the Complement Essentials, and this has my
Oh,
B12
okay.
in it. Yeah, but you can also get it from fortified, like tofu's or, like I said, nutritional yeast. I'm pretty sure tempeh even has it. A lot of like fermented foods you could find it in. But yeah, I just take a
Um,
supplement because I'm lazy.
Okay.
uh,
All right. That's really all I had to say. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. And
um,
I just encourage you because well, actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me ask you one quick question before you run.
Okay.
So what is it that made you want to go vegan in the first place?
Well, I get that question a lot because I've been doing it for 14 years, or I mean, the whole pescatarian lifestyle. I started when I was really young. So I think it's because I grew up around chickens and I had my own chickens at the house and I kind of befriended them and that kind of thing. And I really felt empathy for animals and how they were being treated. So it was kind of that way, but a very I don't know how to explain it, simple way of explaining that because I was like 7 years old.
Absolutely.
And then I tried veganism. It was for a very, very short time, like 2 months or so. And I just tried it to better myself, really.
So what I would encourage you to do is watch Dominion. It is 2 hours, but it is absolutely worth it because if you're going to still use animals, even fish, you should know what happens that you're demanding, right? So that you know when
Hmm.
you give them your money, you're like, yes, I am okay with the process that I know is behind this. So I urge people to watch Dominion. And if you consume dairy, Dairy is Scary is only 5 minutes. So
Hmm.
I don't know if you know the process of dairy or what's inherent, even on small, nice farms, what has to happen for dairy to be produced. But that Dairy Scary is a great film for that. And then as far as your nutrition, nutritionfacts.org has a really easy checklist. It's whole foods, so it's not using any kind of like vegan meats. It's using like whole foods. I mean,
Hmm.
tofu is an option as well, but it suggests like beans as your protein source. But it lists a
Yeah.
bunch of different things. There's other grains as well. So it's just really easy. Just you can even Google vegan Daily Dozen. But
Hmm.
if you want to talk to like a professional that might help you find products that are in your area that meet your needs, because maybe there's something that I can't help you with that a nutritionist would be better equipped for, I would check out like Vegan Easy, just because they're a group that's focused on, trying to get you with people that can answer your questions as far as nutrition goes, and also having a mentor, just in general, to ask questions about the vegan lifestyle and what products are around you.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
so
Thank you
definitely
very
take a
much.
screenshot. Okay, cool. And if you do watch Dominion, please come out and reach out to me. I'd love to talk to you.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you for coming up, Greenlee. I really appreciate it.
Of course. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I wanted to say with B12, you can also drink protein shakes, can have it. Like, my insure has a quarter of it, and sometimes I double on my protein shakes. So if I double, then I get half of the B12 I need.
Yep.
And then also, like, sports drinks have it. A
Oh
sports
yeah,
drink
that's
I
true.
drink from Body Armor. Oh, yeah, a sports drink I have from Body Armor has 170 to 180% of the B12 and B6 I need in a day, plus I eat.
That
So,
is super easy. Yeah, I didn't even think about sports drinks at all. That is actually a great point. Because, yeah, the bees give you more energy. Good point. All right, let's bring up Michael. Hey, Michael, are you over 18?
Yep, I'm 19.
Okay. Why aren't you vegan yet?
No, I like meat, I guess.
Okay. Do you recognize or understand that animals can experience subjective emotions like pain, joy, suffering?
Yep.
All right. So, knowing that, what's stopping you from living vegan from now on?
Okay. So it's okay for like the animal kingdom to kill them and that stuff.
Also, in the animal kingdom, animals grape each other. Is it just because animals do it that it's moral?
No, but it's okay.
Okay.
What you're
So
saying
then
is
why
it's
are you using animals to say that it's moral?
because they, just like you said, they're or whatever sentiment beings too, right? They
They're
understand. They feel that stuff
sentient.
too.
No.
Sentient, yeah, they understand
No.
that too, right?
No.
They don't.
No.
So
Sentience, hush, sentience means having the ability to experience subjective feelings. That doesn't mean that you're fully aware of what morality is. Humans don't even know what fully morality is until they start being taught. So, why are you using lions as your moral guiding star? Hello? Are you there? You're not
yeah,
muted. Okay.
yeah,
So
that's still
why are you using lions as your moral compass when you just agreed that animals don't always do things that are moral?
neither do we. So what's the difference? That
So we
makes no
shouldn't
sense.
so let me get this straight. We shouldn't be putting people in jail for harming others?
100%. So in that logic, you should be putting them in jail. You should be killing them or something.
No, I don't think you're listening. I think you're just yapping. I just said you think that we shouldn't put people in jail for harming others? We should or should not put people in jail for harming others, yes or no? Or should we? Should or shouldn't we? Tell me, please.
My bad. Yeah, well, you should.
Okay, so that means we should judge others that are causing someone harm.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm
So you
judging you for causing someone
okay?
harm.
Okay, so you gonna judge the animals too, or not?
No, they're not moral
Because
agents. You're a moral agent. You know what's right and wrong. Moral patients don't really always understand what morality is. That's why we don't hold children to the same standard as adults. I can't believe I have to explain this. So that's why you can't go, oh, animals are doing it, so it's moral that I do it. Animals in the wild do infanticide. Does that mean that I can do infanticide?
so we're not animals then, are we?
Oh my God, dude. Are you listening?
Yeah.
What did I say?
Mm,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
mm,
I just don't want to waste my time with him if he clearly can't follow.
yeah.
Hey, Anonymous, are you over 18? Oh, I thought I hit accept. Oh,
You have two people up here.
yeah, that's
Hello.
weird.
Yes, I'm over 18.
Okay. I don't know what this is. I'm going to disconnect that person. All right, so why aren't you vegan yet? I can't hear you when you leave the app. I'll give you 2 more seconds. Okay. I don't know what that was about. That was crazy.
Yeah. Oh, but I wanted to tell you something that, like, because I hear that argument a lot, like, oh, we're animals, and, and then I tell them, like, okay, we're moral agents that, the wild animals are moral patients. But another thing that I like to say too is like, okay, but I can make the same argument as them because they're like, oh, we're animals, so therefore we're omnivores. I have the ability to eat animals, so I should. I can make the same argument and say, I'm an omnivore. I have the ability to survive on a 100% plant-based diet. Other animals do it, so therefore I should do it. I can make the same exact argument. So I didn't hear you. You cut out for me. I don't know if you're cut out for everybody else, but
Yeah, I mute myself because sometimes I'll like make gestures to. It's just a habit of mine to be like, oh yeah, like make noises that I'm listening, and then I realize when I'm listening back to the live that it like my voice casts over yours. So I mute myself so that way if I do make those noises, we can still hear you. So I'm sorry I hit the mute button, but yeah, that's actually a great point. And to your point, I was just saying the better difference is even though we are imitating the animals, like you say, the ones that can live off of plants, we're not taking someone's life or exploiting them. So there's like a even better benefit to it. Like, anyway, I like that point that you make. Sorry, I'm like dragging on, I guess.
no, you're all good.
Nothing. Are you over 18?
Yes, ma'am.
What year were you born?
2006.
Okay. Why aren't you vegan yet?
I'm bombing down some fuck ass chicken right.
Some vegan chicken? Yas.
Is it Darren, Gardine, Morning Star?
Yeah, I clicked too fast to find out, but it was vegan, I know. I don't know, man. If it's just children, it's not going to be long. Bobby, are you over 18?
Yes.
Okay. Why aren't you vegan yet?
Actually, I just have one question. It's kind of on the same topic, but not
Well,
really.
I'm not really interested in it then. I only want to talk about why
That's
you aren't
fine.
vegan.
That's fine.
So why aren't you vegan?
Yeah, I'm not really wanting to answer that topic.
Okay.
I just wanted to.
Well, you have a good day.
Bye.
Yeah. I'm not here to just chit chat with you. I'm here to make a difference for the animals. Hey Jay, are you over 18?
Yep.
What year were you born?
2000.
I don't know if I believe you. I'll let you go.
You don't gotta believe it.
I don't know,
Okay,
man.
so you're discriminating against my voice? That's crazy. Fuck them chickens.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You are a child. Of course I'm going to discriminate against your child voice. Hosh, are you over 18?
Yeah.
No. Wow. What is with all of these children? Are you guys just like are they on another live altogether? Is that what it is? And they're just rating? Quad, are you over 18? Yes, we get it. Yay, you eat vegan meat. I want ops though. Anybody want to come up and talk about, I've got all these vegans coming up and telling me they eat vegan chicken and vegan meat. Where are my ops? Let's go. Why aren't you vegan? Unless you're all vegan now. Did I do it? Only took 23 minutes. We did it, Smiles.
I know everybody's vegan now. I'm so happy.
Whoa, Tyler. You kind of jumped the gun there. I'm not really willing to trust you. Are you over 18?
Hello? Yeah, I am. I ain't vegan, but...
Oh, I'm sorry. I accidentally clicked you. Go ahead and unmute yourself. I sent you an invite. Okay, go ahead.
Wait, let me finish one. I'm not vegan, but, like, I had an Impossible Burger from Habit once, and it was low-key gas, so that's cool.
Okay. So what's stopping you from living vegan?
Because I like, play, like, I'm an athlete in college, so I focus on, like, my protein and all that. Like, it's hard for me to not, like, like, eat eggs and, like,
Have you ever looked up Patrick Baboumian? He's huge.
No, but is he a vegan athlete?
Yeah. He's a strongman.
I just think it'd be like, I mean, I don't know if it is like more expensive or not, but
The
I
most
feel like
recent natural strongman was vegan, and the strong woman also vegan.
you think it's like more expensive to be vegan?
No, There was a study done on this. It found that it's actually 30% to 16% cheaper.
You know, I've never tried it, but I'm not against it.
Well, so it's not really about your health. It's about your motivations of, do you want to continue to exploit someone? Do you know what veganism means?
Not really, no. I just like came by the live and I was like, you know, I wanted to share my experience with some good vegan meat. It was pretty good.
Yeah. Well, so veganism is actually a principled stance against the exploitation of sentient beings. So I don't want to demand that someone be oppressed or exploited for me when I can avoid demanding that. So I don't eat animals. I don't use animals for food, clothing, entertainment. I avoid cosmetics that test on them. If I can, I avoid medicines that test on them. So it's because I think of it as if it were me in the cage. What would I want my oppressor to do? So I'm asking others, what do you think you would want your oppressor to do?
Yeah, I understand.
Oh, that's
I
a genuine
understand.
question. That wasn't rhetorical. So what would you want your oppressor to do if you were the one in the cage?
Not kill me and eat me.
Exactly. What about if they said that you taste really, really good and it's something their family has done forever?
I still wouldn't want to be eaten.
Exactly. Is there anything that makes you think the animals feel differently?
No.
So why do you demand that? Well, why do you want to continue demanding their demise?
You know, because it's just like I just been eating meat, you know? It's kind of how it is. You know, I don't hate you for not eating meat.
Okay, so would you hate me if I was kicking a dog for fun?
I mean, I wouldn't think you were a cool person.
Yeah. Would you think that I should stop?
Yeah. Why are you kicking a dog?
Right. Exactly. So I'm here telling you that you're kicking a dog when you go and use animal products. You're paying the person that kicks the dog. So every time you take those packages home, it's because of you that someone lost everything. It's because of your 15 minutes of taste pleasure, someone lost their family, their autonomy, their total freedom, their entire
So you think
life.
you think if I like stop eating meat, like they're like all meat's just gonna like disappear out of like the
I think
supermarket?
if you went vegan, you could save 100 to 300 animals from being born into that system every year.
But like the same amount of
So
meat is still like on the shelves.
if I went to where there's a dog meat market and I saved 10 dogs, would I be a hero? Would you think I'm a good person?
That'd be pretty cool of you, yeah.
Yeah. So you
But
could do 10 times that, and the effort that
but
you have to put out is literally moving your hand.
okay, yeah, but I go to the supermarket, right, and I see the meat there, like whether I decide to like eat it or not,
So we already
that
went through
that
this.
meat's still there.
Describe to me supply and demand.
Well, yeah, but like
So describe to me
I
supply and
feel like
demand. Describe it to
hold
me.
on.
No, I need you to describe it to me because you're telling me that you have no power, and I want you
Okay.
to tell me the power you do have.
If less people demanded it, they would make less of it.
Even
Sure.
one person makes a huge difference. I already quoted you 100 to 300 animals that you could prevent from being put into that system. Do you think that these people that produce animal products will do so if no one buys them?
I don't know, bro. I really
They
just came in here to
won't.
say
They won't.
I
So
like
because of
vegan
you,
burgers.
because you use animals as well, because of you, more animals are born into the system and put through that torture. You could buy all the other vegan alternatives, not just the Impossible Burgers, but all the other stuff too. You could also just eat whole food. You don't even need to eat that junk food. You can eat a whole food plant-based diet or a mix. You know, whatever you want to do is fine. I'm just leave the sentient beings out of it. If you were them, you already said you would want your oppressor to stop. So why aren't you giving that same respect that you would demand?
Because like I got better shit to worry about. I don't really care. Like, I don't know.
So if you were the one in the cage, you would be okay with your oppressors continuing to use you even though there's so many alternatives.
I'm just not
Because
the one in the
they
cage,
don't care. Because they don't care.
I'm just like not the one in the cage.
So should we have not have fought for human slavery to be abolished?
Whoa, we're talking about animals here. Let's not
Should
like
we have not fought for any
Humans are
rights?
animals.
humans
Should
aren't
we,
animals.
Tyler, are you
Yeah,
starting
yeah.
to sundown? You sound like you're starting to just fade away. Are you still there?
What?
Hello?
Sorry, I'm a little faded.
Clearly, you have a great day. Hitting your head against the wall too many times.
You're like, oh, clearly you're faded. Clearly.
Yeah, like clearly you are like don't come up here if you're faded. I don't care to talk to you. You're boring. Little Mead. Are you over 18? You sound like a child. I'm just going to drop you. Talon Long. Okay, I guess you dropped. Yoons.
Do you know how good a steak sounds, right?
Vegan steak? Yeah, they're great. I actually have meaties often. They're really good mushroom steaks. Hey Josh, are you over 18? I can't hear you if you leave the app. Josh, I'll give you 2 seconds. Okay. Dino. Ooh, TikTok is slow. Oh, you're muted. Are you out of the app? Hello, Dino. All right. I'll give you 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Scarface. Hey, Scarface, are you over 18?
Love meat. I love.
Yeah, I like vegan meat too. I try not to eat too much of it
Bye,
though.
child.
Totally a child. Yep. God, TikTok is so slow. Brody, are you over 18?
Hello?
Are you over 18?
Yes.
What year were you born?
2007.
Mm-hmm. I don't believe that. Chase. Hey, are you over 18?
Yep.
Okay. Why aren't you vegan yet?
Well, I don't know. It's just like I don't find a point to be vegan if like there's animal fat that's made for like crowns and stuff like
What?
that because like
Made for
yeah,
crowns?
they use animal fat in crowns.
I
Crowns
don't
have animal
care.
fat
What
in it.
does that have to do with you going vegan? That's hilarious.
Why would I go vegan if they're still going to use it anyways? Like I'm always going to be
Wow.
calling with
You
crowns.
can't think for yourself?
Nah, I can think for myself and that's
Oh.
me thinking for myself.
But you just
Why
said
would I be
society
vegan?
has to do what's right before you can.
Well, okay, well, even though you're not gonna
So you
buy
can't make
meat,
you can't make choices by
can't talk.
yourself? No, because you're going to make a
Okay, then let
fallacy.
me talk.
All right, guys, look, supply and demand. One person can prevent 100 to 300 animals from being put into this system to be totally enslaved, to lose all their autonomy, to be poked and prodded in all the private places, to have their babies stolen from them, their families ripped from them in front of them, their friends unalived right in front of them. Okay? This is what we're talking about. And you guys are such babies. You can't even watch the footage. All you can do is come up here and troll. And it just shows how cowardly you are. I just don't understand. Why are you even putting the effort forward to try to troll a rights movement? Like, why are you this triggered? Why don't you want to just have a conversation? Hold on one second. Oh, let's see. What the crap?
You got
There
sent
we
a
go.
dolphin.
I got sent a what?
A dolphin.
Oh, thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys, but you don't need to send me stuff. I'd rather you guys send it to like a sanctuary that's near you or something. All right, let's go ahead and bring up the next guest. Gunna. Hey, Gunna, are you over 18?
Yeah.
All right, what year were you born?
I was born in 2000 and
Oh my gosh. You guys, if you're going to lie about your age, you better have the year ready. Santi, are you over 18?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, if anybody wants to, they can mute spammers. That's okay with me. All right. Why are all these kids in here? Go away. I don't want to talk to children. You guys are creepy. Get out of here. Yeezer. Are you over 18?
Okay, not of age.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh.
Cool.
Are you over 18, Colin?
Hello there.
What year were you born? You guys, come on. Oh, Mason, are you over
Hello?
18? Are you over 18?
Yes, I am.
What
I
year
was
were you?
born April 14, 2007.
Okay, thank you. Why aren't you vegan yet?
I mean, my whole entire life I was raised on a farm and we had our own chickens and like beef and all that, you know what I mean? And it's just the way that life goes and like, back to prehistoric ages, animals would eat each other.
Okay, so why
And
does
it's
that
still
justify it now?
why does that's been a thing for how many years?
So, would you find it moral if I started farming dogs and I started to slaughter them the way we do cows and pigs?
Me personally,
Yeah.
that's how you want to do it, go ahead.
You
I
find it
personally
moral?
wouldn't do it to my dog.
Do you find it moral? If I was to just
I don't.
start collecting dogs off
Most
the street, make sure they're all healthy and clean, and then one bad day.
well, people have had dogs as pets for many, many years.
Do they taste so good?
Who said that?
I
Have you
did.
tried dogs?
Maybe.
You did? Maybe.
It's in my
So
culture.
you
It
tried
brings my
dogs.
family together. It's a tradition.
Then go ahead and do it.
Do you
That's
think
not
it's
my
moral?
problem.
Do you think that's moral in your opinion?
It's the way that life goes. It's been
Can
taught
you
in
answer
school
the
that's the
question?
circle of life.
Can you answer the
Do I
question? Stop,
think it's
stop talking
moral?
about the Lion King. I don't
Yes.
care
Yeah.
about Disney
It is
movies.
moral.
It's moral for
It is
me.
moral.
Okay, I'm going to walk you through the process. So I put the dog in a tight chute so they can't get out, they can't turn around. And often they freak out at this moment because they don't like being confined. And then I slowly come in with my little pew pew, and as soon as they have a calm moment, right? And that doesn't unalive them, that just knocks them unconscious because I have to have the heart pumping. So then I take them by one leg and I hoist them up, and then I grab their head, pull it back, and as I'm doing this, sometimes the dogs do wake up. But they're choking and whatever. And it's like maybe 5 minutes of suffering and then they're gone. Is that moral?
Well, you could say that isn't, but
I'm asking
that's
you,
how they do it
Mason. I'm
now. That's
asking
how they
you.
do it.
I'm asking you, is that
Okay,
moral?
but
Mason,
let me
is that,
counter and
can you,
say,
Mason, I need you to answer, is that moral before you counter? Is it moral? Yes or no? Is that process I just described to a dog moral in your opinion?
like I said, for a dog, it isn't for me. We're not talking about
Right.
dogs.
Why do you find it immoral for someone to farm dogs and slice them open like that? Why do you find it wrong?
Because how I grew up, dogs are pets.
Okay.
You know,
Why does that
they're
matter,
man's
though?
best
What does
friend.
that matter?
What does that matter?
Yeah.
Is it
Don't you raise your
more?
cows nicely? Don't you raise your
We
chickens nicely? Or do you just kick them?
we raise them how
Do you
usually
raise them
raise
with
them.
respect? Did you kick them, or did you make sure you avoided causing them unnecessary harm?
I didn't kick them. I didn't do none of that.
Right.
Fed them,
Why? Why
watered.
not? Why not?
Why
Why
not?
not?
Because
Why
that's
not
not how.
disrespect them?
Because that's not how I did it. That's not how I was raised
You're not okay,
and
but
taught how to
why?
do it.
Why? Like, why take the effort to not do bad things to them? Like, what is it you're so worried about? Are you worried about their experiences? Are you worried that you might damage the goods? Why do you not want to cause them unnecessary harm? Do you care about their experiences and feel bad if you cause them unnecessary harm?
Well, I never went out my way
Do
to
you
do it. So
recognize that if you did accidentally cause them harm, that you recognize their signs of distress and can relate in the sense that you know you wouldn't want to feel pain?
I wouldn't, but like I said, I still never
You're
went out
not
my
you
way
didn't
to
hear the
do it.
question. Is it that is it the reason why you don't harm them? The reason why you avoid, you'll go out of your way. Like, let's say there's a chicken in the way of you walking. Are you going to walk around the chicken, or are you going to kick the chicken?
I would walk around the
So
chicken.
why are you wasting extra effort walking around the chicken?
What does that have to do
Why
with
are you
anything?
taking the extra route to go around the chicken? Why not just move the chicken out of your way and take the more efficient path?
Because there is a chicken in the way.
Why does it matter?
What you're trying to
Why does it
prove a
matter,
point with?
Mason?
What
Why
you're
does it
trying to
matter?
prove?
Mason,
What you're
stop
trying to
trying to
prove a
get
point
meta.
with?
Mason, this is cowardly. Answer the question. Why are you going around the chicken? Stop trying to deflect. That's cowardly. Answer the question. Why are you going around the chicken and not moving the chicken forcefully? Why are you not doing that? Is it because you recognize the stress in the chicken? That you wouldn't want to feel kicked? What would your mother say, Mason? Let's clearly, I can see that your neurons are struggling. What would your mother say? Why would your mother tell you to go around the chicken? Why, Mama? Why should I go around the chicken? What would your mom say?
To go around the chicken, you just said it.
No. Why, Mason? Good
Go
God, these
around.
neurons are struggling, aren't they? Just. Why would your mother want you to go around the chicken?
Because
Mason, cowardly. Obviously, because the chicken feels pain, and it's immoral to cause an animal to suffer unnecessarily. God, you're so pathetic. Pathetic. Like, he was debating on biting a bullet there, I could tell. It's just like, I can't say that it's because the chicken feels pain, because that defeats my whole argument. Tom? Tom?
Oh, hello?
Are you over 18?
Yes, I was born on May 1st, 2007.
Okay. Why aren't you vegan yet?
Well, personally, I'm not vegan yet. That's just due to, like, financial reasons, and I'm not, like, fully capable. I'm not the one who, like, supplies my meals. Yes, I can, like, not eat the meat from the meals.
So let's say you're on your own. Let's say you're on your own. Would you find it to be a moral obligation to live vegan?
Can you say that one more time?
Let's say you were living on your own and you were buying all your own food. Would you find it to be a moral obligation then to live vegan?
Yeah, I would live vegan if I was alone, yeah.
Why would you do that?
Well, because I believe in what you're saying.
Okay.
Like, I didn't come here to argue, sorry. I was just coming in
that's fine.
because I was saying, like, a lot of the people in the comments, y'all don't make any sense. y'all have terrible arguments. She knows what she's talking about. Like, y'all aren't answering the questions and y'all are just avoiding them and like just talking crap about what she's saying and not actually answering the question.
Well, I appreciate that. What I
So
would
I just
do,
wanted to say thank you.
yeah, I appreciate that. I would actually, for your situation, there are still resources available to you if you want. There's like my vegan challenges here. They actually have access to like nutritionists that can tell you what products are in your area, and you can share them with your parents. I understand they may or may not respect your choices, but it's some other effort you can put in that you can tell them, hey, look, I know I'm going to get all my needed nutrition and I really would like this. This would make me feel better mentally, because I don't know about you, when I'm fed animal products, I feel, I actually haven't had that happen to me, but when it accidentally happens, I feel pretty terrible. So I can only imagine it sucking to have your parents make you do it. Okay.
Thank you.
Definitely take a screenshot. I really appreciate you coming up, though.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too. That does suck for people that are stuck with their parents. There are still things you can do. As he said, he could tell his parents, I'd prefer not to. I understand there are parents that won't respect that. But if you can, I think I heard, who was it? Jade for Justice? She said something like, if you can go on TikTok, you can at least Google how to cook for yourself. And there really are so many recipes that are really easy to make to cover basic meals. So that was a good break, though.
Yeah, even if like at the time your parents are the ones buying the groceries and they're refusing to buy as many like vegan items for you or something, then you can at least get them to maybe buy more of the items that they already eat that are just naturally vegan. You can at least get them to buy more of that for you to have.
Exactly.
So they buy less animal products.
Yeah, like beans and rice. Those are pretty cheap things that they can get a lot of that you could eat and make for yourself. Excuse me. Oh, looks like that person is not coming up. Let's see. G-Dog. Excuse me. I need water. G-Dog, are you over 18? I can't hear you if you leave the app.
Yeah, hello, I'm here. Yeah, I'm over 18. My birthday's 10/3/04.
Okay. So why aren't you vegan yet?
Personally, I'm not vegan because it's just not the way I was raised. We grew up eating meat my whole life. I personally find it to be an essential part of my day and what I do to like benefit my life. I'm personally training to be a fighter, so I need meat as a sustenance to fuel my body. It's extremely important, you know. I'm not here to argue about it. I'm just here to say like, you know, there's no point in arguing. We can all live our own life and be peaceful about it. Like, why debate
I'm not
it?
here to argue a diet. Like, I understand that you can get benefits from using animals, but my point is we have evidence we can thrive without using animals, and animals are emotional feeling beings. They don't want to be used. So why are we subjecting them to a system that we wouldn't even put our worst humans through when we can get all our needed things from other sources?
Man, I don't know.
Yeah, it's something that most people don't think about, so it's fair to, you know, just be looking for a diet. But I'm just here to try to tell people, like, you can get ripped on being vegan. It just takes a little bit of Googling. There's, like, Patrick Baboumian. There's, oh, God, I can't remember, something Washington. Somebody give me his name. There's also Nimai Delgado, Brian Turner, that Chip guy even. Can't remember all the, there's a bunch of Olympians that just got gold that were vegan. There's,
Yeah, but I'm not trying to eat all them substitutes. You know, if the main source is right there, I'd rather just eat the thing that for hundreds upon hundreds of years everybody's been eating to just get better. It's true. Where do you think they get it from? The food and their like the food that they're getting, or what do you mean?
So the animals you consume, where do they get their protein?
The grass in the ground. They eat
plants.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So do you know about the trophic pyramid? Trophic? I think it's trophic pyramid. It's about the transfer of energy. Most people call it the food chain, but it's just a pyramid that shows you the transfer of power in an ecosystem. So you have the primary consumer, which is the grass, the secondary consumer, which are herbivores, and then you have the carnivores eating the herbivores, right? So the plants receive energy from the sun. And when the herbivore eats the plants, they only get 10% of the energy that went into growing the grass. So they only get 10%. And then when the carnivore eats the carnivore only gets 10% of what went into the animal, which means they only get 1% of what went into the grass. So we have to grow even more to make up for that. Like cows, for example, I think their ratio, because every animal is kind of different in their ratio, there's something like takes 12 inputs to make 1 output. So it takes 12 grams of protein that you feed them to get 1 gram of protein out of them. So we are currently in a dilemma where we're actually encroaching on natural land to just grow more food for all these animals. Like the Amazon. If you Google the Amazon, it's being wiped out specifically for cows.
Okay.
So if we stopped animal ag, we could actually rewild or do whatever we want with the land equivalents of America and Brazil combined. We could either have humans live there, we could rewild it, let it become a natural carbon sink, whatever. But we could still at the same time, with a fraction of our land, feed everybody. We could feed 10 billion people. There's only 8.5 right now.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't want to eat plants, man. I don't want to do that. It's not my lifestyle.
That's okay. You don't need to eat a whole food plant-based diet. You can, and there's benefits from that. But those people that I listed, like there's the herbivore, Hinch herbivore on YouTube. He's a coach. He eats a whole food plant-based diet. But if you didn't want to eat that, there's also like Brian Turner or Empty Cages. They don't eat whole food plant-based. They'll just eat, whatever they actually want, but it's all vegan. And I know for sure Brian Turner is a coach, and you can reach out to him.
I'm sure I could, but to come on here, right, and ask people, why aren't you vegan yet? Why aren't
you vegan? Why do you want to abuse animals?
But you're taking the question and just like flipping it on its head and making people look bad for wanting to eat meat. Like,
you do look bad. You should look bad. If I was kicking a dog, should I look good or bad?
You probably look bad. It's a dog.
Exactly.
Okay?
And what's the problem with me kicking the dog? Is it because I'm causing them unnecessary harm and I can kick something else? That's all I'm trying to say, is that we're escalating the violence. We're taking someone who cares about what happens to them. They actually genuinely care about their family. They care about living. We're doing this to someone, and we don't have to. That's my point. And if you're worried about finding your protein sources, I have resources right here. Veganism isn't a diet. Maybe that'll help. Veganism is a principle. I eat a plant-based diet because it doesn't demand someone be oppressed. That's it. Yeah, it's that simple.
I'm sure it is.
So what's stopping you from wanting to be against oppression?
See, that's it right there.
Well, wouldn't you agree that we're oppressing animals by forcing them to be unalive, forcing them to lose their family, forcing them to lose their autonomy?
Before you say anything, let me just say something.
I already said it.
No. Quinn, you have 9 followers. Stop talking to me, please.
Okay. I don't know who Quinn is.
Yeah, Quinn's somebody that I've seen in live before, like in the comments.
Okay.
What I wanted to say though is like, just because Quinn is commenting to you doesn't mean that they're not possibly making valid points. I haven't looked at it, but they support vegan lives, so I'm pretty sure they're vegan, yeah. Like,
okay.
Just because their follower amount doesn't change the accuracy of what they're saying.
Oh, yeah. I don't.
That's like me in high school.
Sounds familiar. No, you're fine. I was just like, the name sounds familiar. Quinn, I'm sorry if I've met you before and I'm not remembering.
Yeah, saying like that point is like me being like, oh, you don't have anybody sit with you at the table that much, so I want you to sit with me. Like, you see how that sounds? Like,
yeah, it's pretty silly. Yeah. All right, well, let's bring up another person, I guess. Marquisius? Hey, Mark, are you over 18?
Yep.
What year were you born?
07.
Okay, you look very young in your picture. Why aren't you vegan yet?
Because humans are omnivorous.
Okay.
They need meat in their diet.
Oh, so you think we do need to eat it?
Yes, ma'am.
So I've been vegan 9 years. How am I still alive?
Honestly, I ain't sure, but I do know that to be healthy, you need to eat meat.
So
And the fact that
what's going to happen to
vegan
me if I
9 years
keep
implies that the rest of your life you have eaten meat.
what's going to happen to me if I keep going vegan? If I keep living
Health
vegan,
problems.
Like what? Like what?
Various health problems.
Name one.
I ain't no medical professional. All right.
Okay. Well, so apparently
But
this is
I
what's
know
keeping
there
you
is.
from being moral, is that you feel like you're going to die. So, what nutrient? You say you can't go vegan because you'll die. You're saying that you'll get really sick. What nutrient do you need?
I never said that. You're putting words in my mouth, ma'am.
You just said I would get really sick if I continue being vegan.
I said various health problems.
Is that not sick?
Did I say really sick?
You said various health problems. So how severe will it be? Will it be just this minor health issue? Or will it be like cardiovascular disease?
Probably a range.
A range of what? I just don't think that you
Health
actually know what you're saying. I think you just heard someone say something and you're repeating it and you literally have no idea. So there's nothing. I'm just going to educate
dog
you.
Analogies, kicking chicken.
Okay, stop. First, we're talking about nutrition, which is there is nothing that you can't get from a plant-based diet that you think you need from animals. Everything you need, you can get off a plant-based diet, okay? Kicking dogs, the analogy is because obviously most people will agree causing a dog unnecessary harm, especially for entertainment, is sick. It's wrong. Absolutely immoral because that dog is innocent. Even if they were lashing out, right? Like if they were attacking me, that's one thing, self-defense. But if they, were just an innocent dog, maybe they barked and I just came at them, right? Doesn't matter. Going after them, causing them unnecessary harm is immoral. So I use that example to make it clear what we're doing to the other animals. When you want to eat them, they lose their life. They get way worse than being kicked. They literally have their babies taken from them. They're penetrated with someone's hand or tubes. They have, their heads removed. They have to hang upside down and choke on their life essence as it spills out of them. It's terrible. I'm telling you, if it's wrong for me to kick a dog, it is way worse for you to use them for food when you absolutely do not need to. Does that paint it clearer for you why I made that analogy?
A little bit. I get where you're coming from, but I just don't really agree with it.
What don't you agree with?
Humans can't get all the proper nutrients they need from
like
just
what?
plants.
Like what? Name one. You got to go Google it? You didn't come up prepared?
No, ma'am, I didn't. All right.
You can get everything.
You
can even get B12 from Whole Food if you want to eat duckweed. I personally take a supplement because I'm lazy and it's cheap.
You can drink a sports drink for
And a sports drink.
B12 and protein shakes.
Yep. Exactly.
Why have all these supplements instead of
do you even understand that animals are supplemented? Do you understand that? You're literally filtering your vitamins through their body. So you could just take the supplement.
Sure.
Okay. I would
you
like
can also eat seaweed. I think you can buy seaweed in bulk. I feel like they have it available.
Yeah, the duckweed specifically, has the B12 that everyone's like the version of it that everyone's like, oh, you need this version, otherwise you don't absorb it. And the duckweed produces it naturally. So there you go. Whole food version if you're so scared to take a GD supplement, which my supplements are actually algae based. I'm pretty sure they are. Where's the ingredients? B12, where are you? Oh, it doesn't say. I probably read it on the website then, because I'm pretty sure that it's based off of a seaweed, because they even smell like seaweed. My essentials. But whatever, doesn't matter what brand, that's just the brand I get. You can get a brand that's at your store just as easily. Or, as we've said multiple times, energy drinks, or not energy drinks, but sports drinks, they have these in them. And there's a whole bunch of fortified foods. If you're really worried about it, you can even, look right here, if you're so worried about what you're getting, you can talk to somebody who actually knows what they're talking about. You can go here. They have a nutritionist, at least, that you can go talk to. Ugh. Edis, are you over 18?
Yeah,
Okay, what year were you born?
2000.
Why aren't you vegan yet?
I actually was for a short time, but in terms of like just food, because my ex-girlfriend was vegan and she kind of like hooked me up on it and I tried it. And after some time, I didn't feel like myself. I didn't feel well.
Okay.
And that's the reason.
Did you talk to a professional? Like a dietitian or a nutritionist?
No, I was just eating what she was eating, and she was like also active in the gym as me, so she was hitting protein and fats. So
Well, no,
I
I
was
meant,
basically
you said that you didn't feel well, and that's when I was asking, did you talk to a professional? Like a dietitian or a nutritionist?
no.
Okay, so you just assumed it was your diet and then made changes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, do you feel that it's a moral obligation for people that do feel well on a vegan diet to live vegan?
Um, I mean, if they want to.
Yeah, that's not what I asked, though. Do you think it's a moral obligation?
No, not really.
All right, so that actually brings us to why you're not vegan. It sounds more like you enjoy probably their flavor and the convenience, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you understand what the animals go through for you to use them?
I mean, they get unalived.
Okay. So, is it fair to take life away from someone who wanted to live for taste pleasure?
Probably not, but I just think us humans don't recognize them as equal, I guess. That's why.
Well, what's stopping you from recognizing that they're sentient?
I don't know. I guess the way I grew up.
Okay. So, would you be open to maybe watching a documentary? Like on the standard practices, so that you know if you're going to participate in this market, you know exactly what you're demanding?
I've seen some clips of like animals in like small cages, or like they're like stuffed up together, or like some
So
angry
this
farmers
isn't
taking
just
them.
gotcha film. Like, it's not just the worst of the worst. It's actually showing you the standard practices, what is legally allowed under the law. So these practices are not illegal, they're legal, they're common practices. So the small
Okay.
cages, that may have been a factory farm, but even a small farm is still enslaving someone.
Yeah.
Okay, so why is that okay to do?
I mean, it's not. It's not.
Okay.
I agree. It's not okay.
Do you
But I guess
understand
I
your
just.
part? Do you understand your part in this?
Well, yeah, to stop using animals for like everything.
Well, I mean, do you understand the power you have, like the supply and demand power?
Yeah, the things I buy.
Yeah, so someone going vegan can save 100 to 300 animals from being born into that system. That's huge. It's a lot of individuals who
Okay.
each care about what happens to them. Like if someone could save 10 dogs from the meat market, I said this example earlier, they'd be, viewed as a hero. And you could do that 10 times with just moving your hand in the grocery store.
True, but I still have like trauma from how I felt. Like I really didn't feel
Trauma.
well.
So who has more
Yeah,
trauma? You, because you didn't like your food, or the animal that has to be walked into the slaughterhouse?
I mean the animal.
Right. So, I mean, why can't you just figure out how to eat? I've got resources right here. Why are you still wanting to use animals?
Like I said, I tried it and I just didn't feel well.
Okay, so what I would suggest is you go to these challenges and talk to one of the professionals, or if you don't want to talk to anybody, go to nutritionfacts.org or just Google vegan daily dozen, and a little checklist will come up, and you can see like what it takes in a day to get everything you need from a whole food diet. There's also, if you want to be, I see you have muscles in your picture. If you are more worried, you want more protein because you work out, you can look up vegan bodybuilders on YouTube. There's tons of them that are coaches that you could reach out to.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I was hitting my protein. I was doing all that, but I think it's just the quality of the food.
Well, maybe you need to pick better quality food then.
No, I was eating whole food. Like I was eating whole food. I was eating vegetables, fruits. I was eating like
So
vegan
you think
products.
you're the one human who absolutely needs animal products?
No, but I do know that I do feel better.
Okay, that's subjective, and you said it was even for a short time that you were vegan. Like, how long were you eating plant-based?
About a good month. About a good
A
month.
month?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
people go on potato diets for longer than that.
Well, yeah, I probably could
So
have lasted longer.
it probably was you and your relationship, where maybe you were having bad days at work, or maybe you were just frustrated at the gym for some other reason. Like, a month is not long enough. That's like barely just getting your habits down.
Yeah, but that's what got me thinking that it just wasn't for my body, that it affected
So it's
me that
okay
quickly.
then, it's okay in your mind to subject innocent animals to that system because you just didn't feel right, and you weren't even willing to talk to a professional. You were willing to put baby animals in front of the knife again. Like, why do you want to do that?
I don't want to, but I just can't
But you
live without
do.
them.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. The science says otherwise. The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics makes it clear that a vegan diet is safe and healthy for all stages of life, including athletes. And they even came out with a second paper doubling down on adults and their benefits of living vegan. You haven't even looked up the vegan people that I brought up to you. Who's Patrick Baboumian?
I don't know that name.
Who's Nimai Delgado?
Sounds familiar.
These are all bodybuilders that are vegan. Hinch Herbivore, Brian Turner, they're huge. You can get everything you need eating whatever you want, just leave out the sentient beings. You just have to take the effort. It's going to take you like 20 minutes to figure out how to eat, how to find the thing, and then maybe a month to practice what your new habits are, and that's it. After that, it's really, thank you, Ben. Tori Washington is another great example. That's the guy I was trying to think of earlier. So I just don't understand why, other than you just don't care. Is it just that you don't care?
I do care, but
So does it make you feel good knowing that animals are in cages for you and they don't need to be there?
no, I don't feel good about that. Of course not.
Do you know that there's something you can do to prevent those animals from being in the cage for you?
Yes, I understand not to purchase animal-based products.
Yeah, so why are you still doing it? You say you don't want to, but then you're doing it. This is called cognitive dissidence. Because you get some small benefit, you're crossing your principles unnecessarily. This is the same issue that people had with slavery. They themselves recognized that humans shouldn't be enslaved, but their benefits were so good, they just couldn't help it. They just kept doing it. If you recognize an atrocity and you don't want it done to you, you shouldn't keep supporting it being done to somebody else. If you would demand respect, you should reflect that same respect to others.
Yeah, but
I mean, I can't make you be a good person, man. If you want to abuse animals, you're going to abuse animals. That's all it is. It's either you're an animal abuser or you're abstaining from demanding their oppression. There's no in between.
What if I stopped like wearing
There's no
animals,
in
but I
between.
ate,
There's no in between.
so I can't eat animals just once a week?
No.
Just to
The
get
animal that you're consuming doesn't want to be there. Why is it okay to do it to one? Don't you care about your life?
Of course. I
You're
care about
only
your
one
life as well.
but you're only one human.
Right.
Right. You care. You care about what happens to you. They do too. Even once a week. Yeah, those are terrible sounds, aren't they? Does that make you feel good that that's happening for you? Yeah, that baby is crying. They put those babies into gas chambers.
That pork probably tastes delicious.
Yeah, see, you're a coward. That baby is dying for you. This is your victim that you're playing for us. I don't know why you think this is a gotcha. That pig isn't dying for me. That pig is dying for you. They're abusing that pig for you.
Yeah, but it tastes so good.
Yeah, well, human tastes so good. Am I now morally justified to eat humans?
Yeah, but humans, we have certain rights.
So I'm going to just give birth to babies, and as soon as they're out, I crack them open, and I make baby bacon because they taste like pig.
You would be put to prison.
Oh, is that morally wrong?
Of course.
Why?
You're doing a crime against a human.
What does that matter? I live in a place where it's not illegal. So is it moral then?
Don't lie.
Is it moral now? Is it
No
moral
place
now
on
that
earth.
it's actually moral. It's actually legal by me. So is it moral because it's legal?
Well, then we need to lock you up.
Oh, so you still find it immoral even though it's legal?
It's not. Stop.
It is.
Please.
It's totally legal. So you find it moral? I don't know why you think this is helping you. You're paying for those animals to be abused.
They're just playing it because they enjoy making women uncomfortable. I get maybe that's like why. And also, I mean, I'm just gonna bluntly say, like, if you can hear those animals scream and stuff, and like your response on here is just, oh well, that tastes good, then that seems kind of psychotic. Like you can just listen to an animal scream and be in pain, and that's your response, and that's what you're doing publicly. You're playing animal noises in pain, and then being like, oh, just some noises, just some pain. Oh well. Like, do you have some disturbing issues or
Yes.
what? I don't care. Like, if
Yep.
I seem messed up for saying that.
That is not messed up. That is absolutely to the point. He is absolutely showing that he has no empathy for someone else's suffering. And those are signs of somebody having psychopathy where they don't have empathy and could potentially move up to human victims. That's why we care about that. Because humans, we know, can recognize emotions in animals. We know when an animal is distressed. It's obvious. So if a human gets joy or doesn't care that they're causing an animal suffering, we're concerned about that human. There are red flags around that human. I don't know why he thought that was a win. What's? Are you
Hello.
over 18? Hi, are you over 18?
Yes, 27.
Okay, why aren't you vegan yet?
I believe everyone needs to eat both, basically plants and meat.
Why?
Just because, how'd I tell you?
How do you tell me?
Like what the other guy was speaking about, his
I don't know what he was talking about because he couldn't even name the nutrients.
him not feeling comfortable about like just eating plants. Like,
You mean the guy that was saying he's okay with animals feeling pain?
well, I mean, I'm a butcher myself, so.
Well, that doesn't tell me anything. You get the animal afterwards. You're not actually unaliving them.
No. I'm a butcher. Like, I have goats. I slaughter. I kill them.
Okay, walk me through. How do you unalive a goat?
The most humane way, air gun to the face, basically to the head.
Oh, can I do that to human babies then?
So what you're doing is, well, he did have a point. Like what you're doing is pretty wrong. Like trying
Why is
to.
it wrong?
Well, I mean, you're basically saying that a human is an animal. You get me? Like,
Humans are animals.
well, I mean, they're a
Humans
type of
are
animal,
animals.
but not
Scientific
like,
fact.
how do I tell you? Isn't it, this goes way further than just like the humane thing, right? Like,
Why can't I do that to human babies to make bacon?
well, I mean, how do I tell you?
How do you tell me? I'm asking.
Like, would you kill one of your kids?
I'm asking you. I'm going to
Well, all
birth a
right. Well,
baby.
so
I'm going to cut them open and make baby bacon.
and you'll do that to one of your kids, correct?
I just said I will birth them. I will crack them open and turn them into baby bacon.
Okay, so the cows.
I can't hear you if you leave the app.
Food. You get me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, so like I was saying, like pigs, cows, and goats, and all that. You know, they don't birth them and kill them themselves. You get me? But
Oh, wow, you're blowing my mind. Why is it
yeah, so
immoral?
why would
Wyatt,
you?
Wyatt. Come on. Are you really this slow? Come on. Why is it immoral for me to birth a baby and then take their life? Why is that wrong?
Because you'd be the mother, and that would
Okay,
morally be
so
wrong.
you're so focused on the fact that I birthed them. Let's say that I have humans in my basement and I make
It's
them
not just
birth.
that. Like, how did I tell you?
And then
as
I
like
make them birth a baby because I want her milk
as,
and I want to eat the baby for bacon.
yeah, but like
Why
as
is
a
that
believer of
immoral?
God and stuff,
Why
like
is
I
that
believe
immoral?
that
Why is that
I
immoral?
believe that they left them like to be eaten, basically. You get me?
What?
Like as a believer of
Are you
God,
seriously going to use religion
animals.
and you don't even know your own religion?
Well, I mean, I don't really have a set religion
So
myself.
stop
No.
using religion then as your excuse, because my religion says I can keep humans enslaved in my basement.
So
Don't tell me
thing,
what I can do. It's my
okay,
religion.
Understood. Don't get aggressive with me.
Oh, I can get aggressive with you. It's my life. So why is
Okay.
it immoral for me to enslave humans
So how
and turn their
many?
babies? Okay. It's immoral for me to enslave humans and turn their babies into bacon because they're all subjects having subjective experiences. They each care what happens to them, even if they're not intelligent, even if they're not reflecting morality or intelligence. Doesn't matter. We respect other humans not for what they provide for us, not because of what they look like, not because of how intelligent they are. We respect other humans because they're sentient, because they're experiencing the world. The animals are too. Cooper,
I got accepted.
are you over 18?
Yes, I am over 18.
What year were you born?
2005.
Okay, why aren't you vegan yet?
Well, because it tastes good.
Do you understand that animals can feel pain, suffer, and joy?
Yeah, but not if you like put it out of its misery pretty quickly, you know.
Do you want to have a serious conversation? Or you just up here to be a coward?
No, I'm having a serious conversation.
Okay. So do you understand that animals feel pain, joy, and suffering?
Yeah, as well as we do.
Right. So why can't we do what we do to animals? Why can't we do that to humans?
Because animals don't have the same level of consciousness as people have, and they don't have like as developed of brains as we have.
So if I find a human with an underdeveloped brain, I can treat them like pork and put them in a gas chamber?
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear your question. I'm playing Minecraft. 1 second. What?
Oh, well, you can go back to Minecraft then. Seraph? Are you over 18?
Yes.
Okay. Why aren't you vegan yet?
I like meat.
Okay.
Yep.
So do you understand that animals can feel pain, joy, suffering?
Yep.
Okay. So why do you want to cause someone suffering?
Well, they're not someone, they're an animal.
Do you
They're not
understand
human.
Do you understand that animals are sentient?
Sure.
Yes or no?
I don't think that they are on the same level as us.
I didn't ask that. I said, are they sentient? Sentience means, are they able to experience subjective feelings, pain, joy, suffering? These are examples of subjective feelings. Do you understand that they experience? You keep saying sure, but I don't think you understand it's a scientific fact.
I'm going to keep eating meat.
Yeah, because you're ignorant and you don't want to listen to facts. That's really sad. Like I told you they feel pain and you're like, I'm going to keep eating meat. Jaden, are you over 18?
Nope.
Okay, well, then go back down to the chat. Maddie. Are you over 18?
Yes, I am.
What year were you born?
1985.
Okay. Why aren't you vegan yet?
I went vegan 3 months ago.
Are you vegan now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Why are you vegan?
Well, a couple of things. I had a
couple of things.
Okay. I had parasitic infection.
Okay.
So that's one of the reasons why I went vegan.
Do you know what veganism means?
Yeah, I don't eat meat.
So that's one aspect that we do, yes. We don't use animals at all, including what we wear, our entertainment, the cosmetics we use. So veganism is actually an ethical stance against the exploitation of sentient beings in every aspect of our life. Are you vegan or are you plant-based?
I agree with you.
Okay. Are you just up here to tell us about your veganism? Like,
Yeah, I just wanted to get on here and say that you're absolutely right. You know, and it's just people who aren't vegan yet. I guess they're just so. I don't know. They're just. I don't know. I think they're comfortable. You know, when I stopped eating meat, it was a battle. I broke out into sweats, and I got sick. And yeah, it was a major. I mean, and this is coming from somebody who didn't eat pork for like 15 years.
Are you saying that you got the shakes when you went vegan?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. I didn't have any health change at all. I felt the same.
No, I broke out into sweats, and
is it just that you were eating a lot of something?
Yeah, I was eating a lot of cheese, a lot
okay.
of mozzarella, like pizza and stuff.
Well, it's a good thing we got a lot of vegan alternatives now.
You know, fish. I got sick from fish. I got sick from salmon a while ago. I believe I had. I had some more. I mean, people want to. I could just say this before I go. If people want to continue to eat meat, fish, chicken, you're basically eating infections and worms.
It's actually very true. Yeah.
You know, people are like, oh, I had grass-fed beef. All right, well, did you grass-fed beef? Did the rancher deworm his cattle? Like, were the cows drinking? You know, was there flies and maggots everywhere? I mean, they eat grass. Well, they crap on the floor too all day. You know, so I'm just saying, you know, since I stopped eating meat and you know, dairy products and stuff like that, I basically you know, I lost like 10 pounds. And,
that can happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, so was there ever a moment though that you actually felt like, oh no, I accidentally clicked your button. I was trying to follow you and I hit the wrong button. You can come back up if you want. I appreciate you coming up. I'll follow you right here. I hit the wrong button though. I didn't mean to drop you. That is hilarious. There's 2 buttons to do that. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to drop you. There you are. There you are.
No,
Sorry
that's all
about
right.
that. I was
No,
literally
it's
trying to
fine.
follow you.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Well, Maddie,
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I'd love to have you back up another time if you want. If you want to reach out to me in a private message, I'd love to know more about you being vegan and like how deep that goes for you. Because I like to have real vegans, on my panel and stuff. But I always like to get to know them a little first. But you sound like a genuine soul, and I appreciate you coming up here.
Yeah, likewise. I'll send you a follow and thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming up, Maddie.
All right, take care.
You too.
Bye.
It's nice to have good people up. Okay. Let's see where we at. An hour 25. Wow. Well, let's try to go. I'll try to go for 2 hours. We'll see. I might cut it off if it gets too crazy. All right. Let's see. Brandon. And Smiles, if you do want to speak up, you're totally welcome to. I realize I dominate the whole thing, but if you want to step in, you're welcome to. Brandon, are you over 18?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Why aren't you vegan yet?
Because meat tastes good, and I don't really see a reason.
So, do you understand that animals have subjective emotions like pain and joy?
As well as humans.
Yeah. So, just like humans, isn't it unfair for us to use them without their consent?
Nope.
So why is it okay to violate an animal's autonomy for sensory pleasure, but not a human?
I say we put them in gas chambers like you said about humans.
You think that's okay to do to humans?
You said that.
Oh, I was saying that if we were to eat humans, we could treat them like we do the pigs by putting them in gas chambers.
We don't put them in gas chambers.
Pigs? Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. It's efficient. In fact, the
know
other
what
way,
else is efficient?
so the other way they do it is with electric prongs that go on either side of their head. And because that's one animal at a time, I've seen some slaughterhouses get creative and they'll actually pin pigs into a tiny space. So there's like 3 of them literally stacked on top of each other. And then they take a bucket of water and they throw it on these 3 pigs. And then the electric stun goes through all of them. So they all sit there and go like this. And then they still have to each get stunned because the first stun doesn't work.
Where'd you see that at?
It's just slaughterhouse footage. It's either they use the gas chamber or they use the electric stun. Those are the standard practices for pigs. Their skulls are too thick to do the bolt gun. They only do bolt guns to cows. So, why is it moral to do that to them?
Because we actually have more consciousness than them.
There's humans that don't have that much consciousness. Is it moral to put them in gas chambers and bolt gun their heads?
It's their choice, so.
That's not what I said. I said, is it moral for us moral agents, to take advantage of someone who is not cognitively the average just because they're not smart? Is that okay?
Yep.
Well, then you're not going to understand animal rights if you can't understand human rights. Like, that's just silly. Everybody cares about themselves, and as soon as you say it's not okay, or as soon as you say it's okay to harm humans for trivial things, you're off the deep end, man. You're literally saying it's okay for someone to harm you if they can do it. That's not okay. Jaden.
Hello.
Oh, what year were you born?
2007.
Okay. Why aren't you vegan yet?
Oh, well, because I'm a small-time farmer.
You're 18.
Yeah, and my dad owns a
Yeah, your
farm.
dad owns a
It's
farm. So
not
why aren't
big.
you vegan?
Well, because we grow our own cows, we have our own vegetables, and we grow a couple fruits too.
Okay. So why don't you farm humans?
Well, because they are available and they participate in you know.
Okay. So animals, as you know, are sentient, right? They feel pain and joy, correct? Jaden?
No.
Yes.
Oh, we
Animals are
actually let
animals
them
are
die
sentient.
out when they are.
That's not what I said. Animals are sentient.
When? No.
Animals
Listen.
are
Yes.
sentient. Jaden, I
Yes.
don't
And
think
I
you
let
can
them
track.
live.
I don't think you can track. What does
Let,
sentience mean?
no. Let me talk.
No. Hey, what's up, Lori? Let's see. Go ahead and bring up Ben.
Oh, sorry. Hi.
Oh, you're
Not
fine. Hey,
much.
what's up? It's good to see you.
Not much. Hey, Smiles. You too. He's
Okay,
there.
answer me this.
Oof.
He's a kid.
I'll answer this.
That's a kid.
Go talk to your mom and ask her why you shouldn't talk to strangers on the internet.
Right.
There's a lot of kids. I was gonna say there's so many, Lori. You might be. Don't worry about it if it gets too much.
These kids are making me crazy. They come up on, Use Live and Ozarks. It's like ridiculous.
Yep. Yep.
The Spider-Man dude might be okay if you want to bring him up. I don't know.
Is that the official? I didn't see him. I'll bring him up. I think that's the one you're talking about.
No. Oh no, the Spider-Man dude, but he's up.
Oh, I can't.
Okay.
Oh, I gotcha.
I'll put my finger on the button if they say anything.
I appreciate it. Oh, I see him now, the Spider-Man. The official Stone, weren't we talking a second ago?
No.
Oh, okay. Are you over 18?
Yes.
Okay. Why aren't you vegan yet?
Because I don't feel like it's immoral to eat meat.
Okay. Would it be immoral if I wanted to eat human babies?
Yes.
Why? I agree with you. Why would it be immoral, though?
Because the Bible's against murder.
Okay. Does it say what specific kind of schmurder, or does it say thou shalt not unalive?
Well, in 1 Corinthians, the Apostle Paul states that it's okay to go to the meat market and
Okay.
eat.
Let's go back further. What about the Garden of Eden?
What about the Garden of Eden?
Was it the most perfect creation?
So it says.
Okay. So there was no unaliving in the Garden of Eden, correct? There was no suffering?
Correct.
Right. So, and I'm pretty sure all their food was the fruits and the veggies, correct?
Probably. It doesn't really state that, but
It
yeah,
does.
probably.
It says the fruits and the veggies will be your food. It's literally quoted in there. So it wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't until the fall of man that now you were permitted to use animals to cope with survival of harsh environments. Correct?
Okay.
And then even then, throughout your book, it tells you shouldn't harm animals unless you need to. Correct?
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I think that's inhumane.
Right. So So is there something I guess you think you need
So
from animals?
if it's okay, if the Bible's saying it's okay to hunt,
Well,
and eat meat,
it's one thing that it says it's
fine.
okay, but it's another
Right.
that it says you don't have to, right? It's a choice.
Yeah, it's a choice, but it's a choice that's okay.
So
in
if
God's
we know, if we recognize that animals can feel pain, that they want to live, and even though your God says it's okay to use them, if we know that they want to live and they can suffer and we can thrive using other things that are not sentient, wouldn't your God prefer that you live a peaceful, merciful life instead of stealing someone's life, their autonomy, and family?
I don't know what my God would prefer, but
Then why are
I
you
do
using
know
your
that he says
God
it's
as your
okay.
justification when you don't
I'm
even know
using
what
him
your
as saying
God
it's
wants?
okay.
But
God
that's
is
not
saying
a
it's
moral
okay to do it.
justification. I want a moral
How's it
justification.
an immoral justification if the Bible
Because
says it's
someone
okay?
is losing everything for your taste pleasure.
Well, if he's saying it's
Literally,
okay, then it's
let me put
fine.
it this way. You're using someone's body for your sensory pleasure without their consent. Even if my God says that's okay, the victim doesn't think it's okay, right? I don't care if your book says that you have dominion over someone who lives in the next country over. That doesn't give you the right to enslave them. Right? If your book said it's okay to go and enslave Mexico, would you say yes,
so now
that's
your
moral?
morality goes over God's.
So if your God said it's okay to go to the neighboring...
My God is saying something that you don't...
You don't even know what your God
Here it
says.
goes. Here it goes. Yeah, right.
Your God literally...
The Bible says you can grape women too.
It says...
that something that sounds like a omnipotent God would put in his book?
Your book says, gives you instructions on how to sell your daughter, how to maintain taking care of slaves. Yeah, so just because your God allows it, that doesn't mean that you should do it. Does that make sense? The mute button is right there in the middle.
You're on mute. Come on.
Your God doesn't want you...
Crash.
Yeah, he might. Your God does not want you to abuse animals. If you really do believe your Judeo-Christian God, which it doesn't sound like you do, but if you do, go watch the documentary Christspiracy. It's not a debunk film for religion. It literally just goes over, it looks into the sea scrolls, the original texts of your Bible, and looks at the words that people often throw in vegans' faces, like dominion is actually steward, which means to take care of somebody. A good steward doesn't take the ones they're taking care of, doesn't take their head off, right? They take care of them. So I would suggest you go watch Christspiracy. That might change your mind.
And I would suggest you actually read the Bible and understand that if he's saying it's okay to eat meat, it's okay to eat meat.
Buddy.
Don't buddy me, buddy yourself, sweetheart.
You don't even know your own religion. Like, don't make me laugh.
No, he doesn't.
Don't make me laugh. He literally was like, I don't know what my God wants. I'm like, well, then why are you using him as an excuse?
I know. They always have to bring up religion. It's either crop dust, religion, money, or just bullshit.
Yeah,
it's just always
complete
Hey,
garbage.
Lori, I heard you earlier.
I said hi, Smiles, a couple times. What, did you just finally wake up?
No, I was busy for a second.
Oh, okay.
I heard you, Lori. I heard you. Spider-Man. I don't know what that is, if it's a period or an apostrophe.
I'm Fitz.
Fitz? What do you want? What do you want me to call you?
You can call me Fritz.
Fritz? Okay. So why aren't you... first, are you over 18?
Yes, 2007.
Beautiful. And why aren't you vegan yet?
I'm not a vegan because, well, I believe that if carnivores or omnivores of different species can eat other animals, then why can't we?
So if a kid is kicking a cat, does that mean it's moral for you to kick a cat?
That's not the same thing, though.
It is, because that child is what we call a moral patient, right? We don't hold children to the same standard as a moral agent adult, right? Like if a kid was kicking a cat, the repercussions that kid will face would not be the same as an adult who kicks the cat, correct?
Well, yeah, that's true.
Right. Because we recognize that kids do immoral things, but they don't understand the gravity of it, right? Even fully functional adults don't understand morality unless they are taught something about morality. Like, we have some inclinations, but we have to literally teach each other. Like, we are so dumb for so long unless somebody comes along and, hey, that's not right. Don't you agree?
But an animal needs to eat. A kid doesn't need to kick a cat. That's not the same thing.
Right. So my point is, these animals are in a different situation, right? They're not moral agents. They're surviving day to day in harsh environments.
You're saying we don't need to eat meat?
I'm saying we don't need to eat animals.
right.
Yeah.
We don't need to.
I mean, sure, we don't need to, but it causes much more problems if you take supplements.
It doesn't, though. It doesn't.
It does.
In fact,
It
no, it
causes
doesn't.
side
Hold
effects.
on. We
None
have
of us
evidence.
take supplements.
Well, I do, but I do it because I'm lazy and I don't always want to pay attention to what I'm eating. But most people, omnivore or carnivore or vegan, most people are deficient in something because we're not really taught how to eat. We eat off of convenience and habit.
Yeah, there are more people who eat
I
meat that are deficient.
Yeah, most people
There
are
are more
deficient in
people
something.
that eat meat that are deficient than vegans. Yeah.
So if you care about your health, I have resources here. You can look up the Vegan Daily Dozen. Is a whole food plant-based diet. It's an easy, simple checklist to make sure you get everything you
That's
need
the
in a
thing.
day.
I can't take supplements. I already have
You don't.
ADHD medication.
This has
So
one supplement that you take, and if you really can't take a supplement, you can drink a sports drink. You can eat nutritional yeast. You can eat duckweed. Like there are things you can do so you don't take a supplement if you're so scared of. But there's nothing wrong with taking a seaweed supplement. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
It's been proven to help
Nothing
people.
wrong with taking any supplement.
Yeah. Supplements have been
any
shown
supplement
to
can provide benefits to you, but it also causes
exactly. They work.
negative.
Doctors suggest them, nutritionists and dietitians suggest them because they work. Vitamins work. Of course, you can overdo
My
it.
doctor
You can
provides me
overdo it with
ADHD
anything.
medication.
Okay, that's fine.
My doctor provides me ADHD medications because they work, but it also has side effects to them, such as
But these vitamins don't. They're just vitamins. They're just foods that have been broken down so that you can take the nutrient. Like what side effect are you worried about?
So you're just talking about nutrition in these supplements.
I don't care what you do as far as your nutrition. That's on you. I'm here to talk about the animals. I'm saying you can get everything you need on a plant-based diet. It may take you like 20 minutes to figure that out. I have resources here for you to start looking, and maybe a month to get those habits down, and that's it. But does that hard work really compare to an animal that's being forced into a slaughterhouse where they're going to lose their head?
Well, meat provides you an all-in-one nutrition. So
It doesn't. It actually provides you an all-in-one spot to get cholesterol and all these other issues.
that's if you eat too much meat, which is
So my
something
point
you don't
is,
need to do.
you can eat a plant-based diet and get everything you need. You don't need to demand a sentient being.
And you can eat meat and have the same thing.
I'm not denying that. I'm saying what you're doing is oppressing someone for taste pleasure when you could get everything that you're getting from them from something else. So you're literally using someone for your sensory pleasure without their consent. Do you find that moral?
When you put it in that, no, but
Of course, because that's
butcher
what it
houses are
is.
completely
That's what
different.
is happening. They don't want to be used. And because of you, they're in a cage.
They don't know they're being used. They're usually
Yes,
killed
they
instantly.
do. And even if they didn't, they are actually much smarter than you think. This is something an oppressor does. They demean their victims. They say, my victim doesn't care about their life as much as I care about my pleasure. My victim doesn't care about living as much as I care about licking their insides.
You always
Like
use
let
a
me
human
give you an
example.
I'll give you a non-human example. Let's say I have a dog in front of me. Okay, and I get great exercise out of kicking them around my backyard. Is that moral? Because I get a benefit from it and it's convenient?
Say it again, I didn't hear you.
I kick a dog around my backyard for fun. Is that moral?
No, because you don't need to do that.
Right. I can kick something else. I don't need to cause that dog unnecessary harm. Right?
Yeah.
So why is escalating the violence? Like, would it make it better if after I was done kicking the dog, I took their head off and I ate them?
Well, their head is usually cut clean off, so they die instantaneously.
Have
so
you
they wouldn't
seen
feel
slaughterhouse footage?
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't. They don't.
I don't eat from
There is no.
I don't eat from that.
There is no weapon that they use to just remove their head. They literally use a knife.
It depends on the organ. It depends on the species.
No, go watch
It does.
Dominion. Go watch Dominion, my friend. You
What
haven't
else?
Have you
seen
ate
standard
octopus before?
practice.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Have you ate octopus before?
What does that matter? I don't want to use any animals, including octopi. They're incredibly sentient.
Octopus are killed
And
instantaneously.
they're very smart. They're
It
very
doesn't
smart.
matter. Let's say all animals have a perfect unaliving. Is it fair
you're
to
saying
take...
that they're
Stop
being-
talking. Is it fair to take life from someone who wanted to live just so that you can get pleasure. Is that fair?
No, but then carnivore
Okay, so then what
omnivores
is your
of different
point?
species.
What is your point? Why are you
Omnivores
still
of different
using...
species.
Stop. I'm not here for you to keep shifting the goalpost. I'm here for you to answer my questions or move along. Why are you still using animals?
If I answer your question, you're gonna say exactly, and then go on to a different point.
Why are you
You won't
still
let me
using animals?
You won't let me debunk your point.
Okay, well, you can go cry in the comments then. Like, I'm not going to sit here and get meta with you. We're talking about the animals that you're abusing, that you're paying someone to bleed out. Like, I don't know if you know, they're alive when this happens. They're not unalived. They are alive. And they have what are called nociceptors. Those are the nerve endings that we have that tell us we're experiencing excruciating pain. Guess what? They have the same ones. So when you see them choking on their life essence, it feels to them how it would feel to you. It just upsets me. Some people really want to demean what happens to these beings. It's like, even if they have that perfect unaliving, it's like, I don't care if I'm asleep. I want to live. Don't take my life, please.
Yeah, really, huh?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
All right.
I don't understand these people.
I don't either. Well, I do. I used to be one. I was also hard-headed.
Yeah.
But I hope that they do what I did, which is to
Chickens
go
is-
research. Oh, you're a child. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why
I gotta put my...
it's delayed for me. When I hit the mute button, I can't kick them immediately. I have like a 2-second delay, so I'm just going to start kicking people, but I try to mute them first.
I'll stay on the go live with guests, and if somebody says something, I'll mute them or I'll block them or something.
Yeah, I trust you.
There's so many. There are so many.
So many. I don't think I've talked to you.
8.
Oh, your picture looks very young. JG2? JG.
No, I'm not. That's a picture from 2011, whenever my first day kindergarten.
Yeah.
11. Like you're 11 years old.
Yeah. He's trying to clear his voice so he sounds deeper.
I like that. You make it really deep.
Yeah.
Good try.
Let me see. Hunter, are you over 18?
Hello?
Are you over 18?
Yep.
What year were you born?
Yes.
Oh,
2004.
Is there a delay?
No.
I can hear you.
Okay. It just sounds like he is very delayed when I say something.
Oh. I think they're just...
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll try. I think there is a delay, but we'll see. Why aren't you vegan yet?
Because I want to do what I want.
Don't you think the animals want to do what they want?
Yeah, right.
I mean, I'll shoot a deer in the head.
Do you think the deer likes that? Is that what the deer wants?
I mean, if it's for food, yeah.
The deer wants to be unalive for you to eat them?
Yeah.
Do you understand that animals are sentient?
And I like to catch them.
I didn't understand that.
I don't care. I like to hunt fish. So why does it matter?
All right, so is it moral if I go to the park and I catch squirrels and I put their heads underwater until they drown and then take them home, clean them, and eat them?
That's what I would do.
You would do that to squirrels?
Yep.
Do you know why we put red flags on people that enjoy hurting animals?
Because you're acting like a Karen.
So are you going to go cry now? Yeah, you're going to go cry now. You gotta
Karen,
go.
you're such
You
a
gotta
vegan.
go. You gotta go find mommy. Gotta go find mommy and cry. I mean, if you're gonna spam my stuff, I'm just gonna mute you. You know. So, goodbye. Yeah.
Joey.
Oh yeah. Joey.
Okay.
All right, let's try him out. Oh, I'm sorry. You can bring him up too. I'm just whatever.
Hello?
You could. Oh God, no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not 18. He's not 18.
Pubescent. Little fetuses in the chat. It is funny to me that the adults and the children, you can't really tell the difference between their immaturity sometimes.
Yeah.
It's
exactly.
funny. Sad.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Mm.
I'm gonna bring up.
High chair.
Hi.
It's your choice.
The chair. Eye chair.
Your choice. Yeah.
I'll bring him up. I'll bring him up. Eye chair. Are you
I
over
think
8?
we're gonna get kids either.
Are you over 18?
Yes, I am over 18.
Okay. Why aren't you
Yay.
vegan? Yeah. Why aren't you vegan yet?
I just like the taste of meat.
Okay. Do you understand that animals are emotional beings? They can feel pain and joy.
Prove it.
So there's the Cambridge Declaration of Consciousness and the New York Declaration of Consciousness that go over thousands of behavioral studies, and they look at their anatomy, and they found that animals are sentient.
Prove that, though.
What does that mean?
To prove it, do you not know that word?
I guess break it down what you want, because I just gave you 2 studies to go look
prove
at.
it. I just want you to prove it, you know?
I just did. Okay, when you poke an animal with the knife, do they just sit there or do they run?
I don't know. Never done it.
Well, you don't sound very smart or equipped for this conversation, so you can go sit in the comments and learn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Christ, man.
I'm pretty sure this is another child. I think I had them up earlier. Joshua, are you over 18?
Yes, I am over 18.
Were we talking earlier?
No, we were not talking earlier.
Okay, I must have been talking to a different Joshua.
Maybe it was another Joshua.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So why aren't you vegan yet?
I personally believe that the way that I eat is way more health conscious, and I think that it's better for the environment.
Okay. Do you recognize that animals are sentient?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So why is it okay for us to farm them, but not humans?
So I'd like to be clear. I don't necessarily believe in like big farming. I think there's a lot of corruption, a lot of nasty stuff, inhumane stuff that goes on.
Why don't we go hunt humans then?
There's a lot of nasty stuff that goes on in mom and pop farms too. It's not just big agriculture.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree. I don't believe in hunting humans because that's our own kind.
What's wrong with that?
Because I don't believe in killing my own kind.
But you're not telling me why it's wrong. Like, why shouldn't I do it?
Because that would be hurting humanity.
Oh, because humans can feel pain.
Yes.
Okay.
So, not because humans can feel pain.
Okay. It's not because because you know the animals feel pain. So why is it that I can't?
Yes.
Why can't I hunt humans?
Because that would be hurting humanity.
So it's because they can feel pain.
Yeah. So I don't like humans feeling pain.
Animals also can feel pain.
Yes, I'm aware.
Okay, so what's the morally relevant difference then?
I think that we're biologically wired to be hunters. I think that
that's not true.
Me personally,
you're just making that up.
Okay,
we're not. That's your opinion. Yeah, so we're actually opportunistic scavengers. We don't necessarily. I mean, look at this. What kind of claws are these? You think these canines really do a lot? Like gorillas have bigger canines than us. We're not geared to attack. We're scavengers. We can survive off of anything. And with that being said, that means we can...
Actually, they're incisors.
They're incisors. Okay. Well, either way, it doesn't matter, right? We know now that we can thrive on a plant-based diet, right? I don't care that you can use animals and be healthy. That's fine, whatever. But I'm talking about the animals and that they don't want to be used. And our evidence shows that we can thrive using plants. So why subject an emotional being through a system that we wouldn't even put our worst humans through?
Yeah, I actually agree with you. I don't believe in putting animals through a system that's horrible.
I mean, we don't even hunt our worst humans.
Yeah, I mean, we lock them up. We give them the death penalty.
Why don't we hunt them?
Because it's wrong to hunt our own people like savagely like that.
Why?
I think that, well, see, I want to be clear. I definitely think that humans hunting is savage, but I don't
But
think
why
that it's
is it immoral to do to other humans?
because like
if you can't answer, I would love to offer you an answer.
Yeah, sure. I'd love to hear your answer.
Is it because, well, first let me clarify. Do you care if a human is intelligent before you respect them?
No, not really.
Do you care what they look like?
No.
Okay. Do you care if they're maybe not cognitively as adept to you? They don't have as rich of a cognition. Does that matter to you?
No, I don't judge somebody based off of that.
So is it because what you respect in them is the fact that there's somebody inside their body that cares what happens to them?
Yes, because they're, well, yeah, and I understand that other animals, like would pertain to me. I'm a deer hunter. I understand that deer also have that, but I still don't think that it is wrong to savagely hunt and kill a deer.
So what you're doing right now is you're contradicting yourself, and you can't tell me why it's okay to do one or the other. The only
But like deer and other animals, like they don't kill themselves, right? Like coyotes, they don't kill each other. Okay, like they have packs and they fight.
Lions do, and actually coyotes do too.
Yes, absolutely. Like there's other animals that have like intertribal wars and stuff like that, but these animals, they don't want to kill their own, right?
They do. They'll do infanticide sometimes. They'll compete with each other. Even goats and deer, they'll bump their noggins. Josh.
Oh, absolutely. This is what I'm getting at.
You're saying fallacies. You're saying fallacies, okay? It doesn't matter. They don't want to be used. You don't need to use them. Stop trying to use them as your moral compass. They are not moral agents. You are. You know what's right and wrong. You know that you wouldn't want to be mistreated. You know you want to be respected. You know you don't want to be hunted. Even if you're allowed to have this great life in your home, you still don't want your life taken from you. Even if you don't feel it, if you're not totally aware, I'm sure you still want to live another day. Why don't you think they want that? Why is it okay for you to violate their preferences? You can unmute yourself.
Okay, hey, I'm back. I guess it's sort of what I'm trying to get to is that, like, I think that it's sort of a way of the world. Like every animal that's, I mean, not every animal, literally. Like, yes, there's rabbits and stuff like that. They don't try to kill other animals to survive.
Yes, they do. Bunnies, they'll unalive their babies if they're too
but
small
what I'm
or if
getting
they're
at
too
is
stressed.
The primary diet is vegetables and stuff like that, and they are not trying to kill each other. Like they want their own. Like I understand there's tribalism within particular animals.
It doesn't matter if they attack each other.
That we're different than these other animals. Like we have intelligence. We've adapted
not all
in
of
a certain way that these.
Not all of us.
But
so why do we make exceptions? Why do we make exceptions for the humans that aren't up to par? I mean, we already went over this, and you were right there with me the whole time. You're like because they're sentient.
Yes.
You agreed. It wasn't. You said that you don't care how smart they are. You don't care if they're able to be the same cognition. You don't care what they look like. Why is that different than the animals?
Because we are different than animals.
So what you're describing right now is in group. You're just saying, I'm going to ignore the fact that you can suffer and that you have your own purpose. I'm going to ignore that because you're not in my group.
No, absolutely not.
You just said it's because they're not human. You literally just said it's because they're not. That's group.
Yes, absolutely.
What is human? Describe to me what makes a human.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to what you said previously.
What makes a human?
Like we are human.
What makes a human? Describe to me the traits of a human.
Eyes, nose, teeth. Like we have.
Animals have that.
We have 5 fingers.
Some animals have that.
Okay, what are you getting at?
I'm getting at that there's no morally relevant difference for justifying the difference in treatment. I'm saying that we
Okay.
arbitrarily pick traits in animals so that we feel better about oppressing them. Just because they can't fight back
Okay,
doesn't mean
I
that they
don't do
don't
that.
want it. They
I
don't
don't
want to
do
be
that.
used.
Yes, I agree.
You
I agree. I don't
pew
think the
somebody
deer
in
wants to
their
be
home.
killed.
You pew
I just think you
somebody.
can't accept the fact.
You pew somebody in their home, an innocent someone who wanted to live, who has family, who was looking forward to the next day. You robbed them of that for your fun. You don't hunt for actual good reasons. You hunt because it's entertainment. Your entertainment is stealing someone from their family. Your entertainment is robbing someone of their life. And you agreed that it would be immoral to do to a sentient human. Why is it okay to do to a deer? It's not. They want to live. They are sentient. Like, I don't think you understand what it is you're doing to someone. Why don't you do it to dogs? Why don't you go to the pound, pick up a dog, release them in your backyard or out in the woods where you can pew, and just take out a dog? Why don't you do that?
Hi, I'd like to answer your question if you'd allow me to elaborate
I
and
don't
sort of
know.
explain.
I don't know if I can tolerate your answers because you just keep demeaning your victims. You just don't think that they care about their lives as much as you care
Okay.
about using their body for your pleasure.
I think where the issue is, I think you don't exactly accept the fact that, yes, I understand that it is, I guess, morally wrong and that it is
Then why are
vicious to
you
kill
doing it?
other
Why are
animals
you doing what you know is morally wrong?
because I
Like,
want to. I think
why?
that it is
Okay,
the
so
way
someone's
of
being racist because they want to. Should they stop?
personal opinion, yes.
Why? They want to.
Because I personally think that it's wrong.
Exactly. It's immoral because there's a victim involved. They're going to demean someone, right? That's not okay.
Yeah, that's not
You're
okay. I
doing
don't
the
agree with that.
same thing. You're doing the
Okay,
same thing to another group
understood.
of sentient beings. And you're telling
Okay,
me it's okay
understood.
because you want to.
Yes, I think that we're a superior animal in the
Wow,
food
right
chain
over your
as
head.
compared to a deer.
Right over your head.
And I
So
like
you
if you'd
think
allow
that
me to
might
explain
makes
why
right. No, I don't
it
need
is.
you to explain. I know this because you're not the first person to say might makes right. You're the
Look, I
100th
haven't had a
millionth
chance.
person.
You
So
haven't
why
given me
does
a single
why
chance.
does might make right? Yeah, because you can't, all you're doing is moving the goalpost. So why is it that you think that might makes right? Does that mean that you're up for grabs? If someone bigger and stronger can dominate you, they should? Yeah, it's okay. I know you can't find the mute button. We're gonna move on. Actually, I might even call it here because I'm kind of burnt. These people, I've been dealing with so many kids and so many goalpost shifters.
Yeah, you sound a little bit.
Yeah, they just, I feel like no one can focus. They're just like, either they do fake outrage at my analogies or they just suddenly get really confused because they're like, humans are different than animals. Like, yes, I know we have so many differences, but what's the morally relevant? They're not human. Like, you're begging the question, guys.
We're the same.
Exactly. Like, just drives me nuts.
Time.
Yeah. Well, is you up? I
There's
can't.
no difference.
There is none.
Hmm?
Oh, I didn't know if Universe was up. What's this guy?
Yeah, he is.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna actually push everybody to go check out Universe, and I'll probably pop in there too. So.
Over. Yeah, come over.
I appreciate
All
you
right.
being up here, Lori. Thank you. Everyone go check out Lori. She's amazing. Please go follow her. You'll see her whenever she's live. She goes on a lot of vegan lives, so yeah, appreciate you, Lori.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thanks all the vegans in the chat. Thank you for trying to keep it safe and keep down the spamming. And you know what? Thank you to all the non-vegans. I appreciate being curious enough to sit in here and hear an opinion that you maybe not familiar with. And, just understand vegans a little better. Maybe understand the animals as well. Please take a screenshot if you can. Please go watch Dominion. It's free. It takes 2 hours, but 2 hours out of your whole life is nothing, okay? All right. Well, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you at Universe is live. Go check them out, okay? All right. You guys have a great vegan day.